Today we've got a tropical fruit salsa made with the best of summer's fruits and vegetables. So let's get started. All right, everybody, so today we've got a tropical fruit salsa, and we've got a lot of really great fruits and vegetables that we're gonna use in this. So we're gonna start with about 2 cups of chopped pineapple. So we're just gonna add this right here. I've already got it cut up, but if you refer to our last video, you can see how we went about the process of cutting up a pineapple, because it can be a little intimidating. Then today, I'm gonna teach you how to cut a mango. So it looks pretty simple, but the pit is a little bit tricky. So you're just gonna take a sharp knife and run it right down the side. Now, as you can see, my knife is stopping a little bit because it's running into the pit. So you have to angle your knife slightly to get around that pit. When you turn it the next way, your knife should go right down. So just go ahead and work your way all the way around the mango. Just like this. You can see how I angled my knife there, a little bit of an angle. And then for this one, you just go right down. Then, just like with an avocado, you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna go ahead and score it. Try not to press too deep into the mango because you don't wanna cut through and cut your hand. And then you're just gonna go crisscross-wise, making these little segments. Then you're gonna take a spoon and you're just gonna scoop those mango segments right into your bowl. You see how clean that came out? And there's no chopping. It was a super simple option that you can use to make a salsa. So the next ingredients we're gonna add are some red pepper and some jalapeno to give it a little bit of heat. So we're just gonna run our knives down this way, scrape out any of the seeds, unless you want it a little spicy, because that's where all the heat lives. And then we're just gonna go ahead, run our knives down, just like that. Then we're gonna run our knives the other way, and we're gonna chop it into little bite-sized segments. Because remember, this is gonna be in a salsa, so we wanna have the pieces small. You can see all the nice colors that are coming together here. And so this is a really great recipe that can be eaten with chips, or you can put it on top of any kind of protein like salmon or chicken. Just remember that if you're gonna be cooking protein, to make sure you use a different cutting board so it doesn't cross-contaminate. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and cut the jalapeno. All right, cut it right down the middle. Okay, and you can see that there's all this ribbing inside with the seeds, so we just wanna make sure that we remove that because that's gonna make it spicy. Unless you like a little bit of spice, then you can leave it in. Right? And you can just go ahead and take a spoon and remove the ribbing. The ribbing's a little bit tough and fibrous, so we don't really want to eat that. All right. Then same thing, we're just gonna run our knife down lengthwise. Little bite-sized pieces again. All right, go ahead and just add that into the bowl. Now be careful not to touch your eyes after you've handled jalapenos, otherwise you're gonna end up crying. We don't want any of that. Then we're gonna add a little bit of lime juice. So a trick is if you're not getting a lot of juice out of a lime or lemon, you can roll it on the table. And if that doesn't work, you can also pop it in the microwave for a couple seconds. So we're just gonna cut this in half. Add some lime juice right over the top. Add that flavor. A little bit of salt, just about 1/4 of a teaspoon or so. We don't need too much. Okay, that's just gonna bring out all the flavors and then give it a big mix. So you can see all these beautiful colors that we have here. So it would look really nice on a table for a summer gathering, and it's also gonna really brighten up any dish that you add it to. So we've got our salsa completed, and like I said, you can eat it on chips or you can top it on something like salmon. And you can see how beautiful it looks right on top. All those nice summer colors, it really brightens up any dish. So let's give this a taste. It's sweet, it's spicy from the peppers, it's full of bright flavor from the lime and a little bit of salt, so it would just be the perfect side dish to any summer meal. Well, that's all we've got for today's recipe. For more Healthy Teaching Kitchen recipe ideas, go to nutrition.va.gov. My name's Meredith Rocky, and we'll see you next time.